Good morning, Chantilly. Today's Tuesday, October 7th, 2025.
And in today's show it's
How our freshmen are finding their footing,
preparations for homecoming,
and the weekly weather report.
And now, I'm Nora Lee,
And I'm Kylie Kalmbacher.
and here are your morning announcements.
Today, varsity cross country boys and girls have a meet at Lake Fairfax Park starting at 4:45 p.m.
Moving on to Wednesday, varsity competition cheer has a match at home.
Field hockey plays away against James Madison, JV at 6:15 and varsity at 7:30.
Varsity boys volleyball also has an away game at Langley at 6:30.
Wednesday is also PSAT day. Sophomores and juniors will be taking the PSAT, seniors will be taking the SAT, and it will be a holiday for freshmen and non-testers.
This week is also Spirit Week for homecoming. The themes are Western Out for Thursday and Purple Out on Friday.
This year we welcomed 668 freshmen to our school.
And they're all finding different ways to adjust to the new environment. Here's Carolyn and Kaylee with more information.
Moving from middle school to high school can be pretty difficult, and this is how our freshmen are dealing with it.
Coming to a new school with people I never met and people I hadn't seen in years, so I think that was part of the reason I was nervous to start high school.
Yeah, there's like a lot more things you can do here, like after school activities. Like in middle school they were more limited, but now there's like every single club you can think of, and you can start like a bunch of new clubs if you want to.
The sports in middle school, they're like easier but like when you get to high school, the competition is like more harder.
Looking forward to the academy classes to open up and like all the different academy classes. It's like a lot more like independent, and you have more freedom to like do things.
I feel like the only difference is like there's just like more work, like everything's the same, just like more people, better environment, like better, like more resources, like for you to like get help. All the teachers are really nice.
The teachers and counselors have made it very clear what they expect from us and have done a good job communicating and help us navigate our high school lives.
You kind of knew everybody's names and like who everybody was, and then here there's just like a lot of people you don't know.
Went from the older kids in 8th grade in middle school, and now I'm back at the youngest.
While workload can be challenging, our staff and upperclassmen here at Chantilly are more than willing to help when needed. This has been Carolyn Murphy and Kaylee Torreno for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
I remember being nervous making the switch to high school from middle school,
Well, on the contrary, I was quite excited to start a new chapter of my life.
but now I'm part of a vibrant community and fun events like homecoming. Although HOCO Spirit Week has already started, there's still a lot more to come.
I just can't wait for all the fun activities. Over to Will and Jenny for more.
There's so much that goes into planning HOCO Spirit Week. Let's talk to some leadership students about how that looks.
Everything that's going to go on for homecoming. Monday we start off with hallway decorating, and all week is a spirit week. So dress out, be spirited. Towards the end of the week, we're going to have our pep rally, Taste of Chantilly, the homecoming parade, and then on Saturday we're going to have the dance.
So for this year's Homecoming Spirit Week, Monday is going to be Pajama Day, which is just dressing in your pajamas, and Tuesday is going to be Fandom Day, so kind of dressing as your favorite celebrity or wearing your favorite band t-shirt or things like that. And then since Wednesday is a PSAT Day, we're just not going to have a Spirit Day for that day. Thursday is going to be Desert Festival, so kind of dressing in country and Western out. And then Friday, of course, is going to be Purple Out, so dressing in your Chantilly spirit.
So at the pep rally, we're going to be keeping a lot of the elements that we had last year, including the captain's walk, and we're also going to have new games this year as well. So at the Taste of Chantilly, we'll have a lot of good food there. So there's going to be a lot of vendors like Burger Shack, Chick-fil-A, and Nothing Bundt Cakes. There's also going to be vendors that are from our school, so our marketing class is going to have one. And so will a lot of the other clubs and sports teams as well.
I'm most excited for Purple Out. I'd miss blackout a little bit, but I like purple out because we can match with like the football players in their jerseys, and I think that's originally what blackout was supposed to be, but now it's purple out, and I'm really excited.
For Homecoming Spirit Week, I'm most excited for dressing up for the Spirit Days with my friends and just showing Chantilly spirit.
Planning Spirit Week is a little bit more intensive than it looks because we have so many good ideas, but they all have to be approved by admin just to make sure everything's appropriate and it's like something that the entire school can engage in.
It seems like our leadership has a lot planned for this week. This has been Jenny Modzelewski and Will Modzelewski for the Nightly News. Now back to you, anchors.
That seems like it's going to be a ton of fun.
I know, right? I can't wait to be a part of homecoming.
Let's hope the weather's just as well. Over to Shooter for this week's weekly weather report.
Thanks, anchors. Happy homecoming week. I'm Shruta Nair here with all the highs and lows of our upcoming week. Today it will be partly cloudy with a high of 73 and a low of 49. Moving on to Wednesday, it's going to be a 52% chance of rain with a high of 69 and a low of 47. Moving on to Thursday, it's going to be a high of 65 and a low of 45. And on Friday, it's going to be a high of 67 and a low of 50. That's all for weather. Back to you, anchors.
Feels like fall weather. Well, this has been Nora Lee
and Kylie Kalmbacher for the Nightly News, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day. And we'll see you next week.